welcome to Fifth Dimension. So before I get into the readings, I do really quickly want to give a long overdue shout out to Celestial Ashe. She and I did care package exchanges with Fifth Dimension products and Celestial Ashe products, and I really just wanted to give you guys a little close-up of the super cute things that she sent me in case you're interested in any of her things. She's an artist and part of this collective, so we should support each other, right? So we did this exchange, and these are my favorite. I just wanted to share them because I love show and tell, if you can't already tell. So these are just super cute, and these are intended to be like page protectors for like sketchbooks or journaling, diaries, anything like that. But they're super cute, so I mean, you can use it for whatever, actually, right? Alright, so thank you so much, Ashley, for sending me cute stuff. And I hope that you love my products. Alright, so let's get into the purpose of the reading. So, maintaining levels of peace. So, guidance messages about keeping your own peace, right? So, this can be internally, externally, however this applies. More than likely both, right? Since right before I started this reading, I've been having a really bad pain in my left ear. And I don't know if that means something. That's actually the first time that's happened. I usually get ringing in my ears, never like a pain. So, we'll see. Pile number 1 is going to be this Angel Aura cluster. There. Pile 2 is going to be Amethyst. And pile number 3 will be this white Howlite. So as always, choose whichever you feel most guided to, and if that's more than one pile, I would trust that. Alright, I'll see you at your piles. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this Angel Aura cluster, then you're at the right place. So, I have not gotten any impressions. I am just going in and see what happens with this reading, okay? So I have 5 oracle decks, and we're just going to see if we can get one, hopefully, as far as guidance messages in regards to peace for pile number 1. Guidance. Okay, this one that was in my hand and the one that's showing itself to me, which I'm just going to read and then put away. Choose love. Card 21. You always have choice. Make yours with love. Okay? So, I will leave this one. Why did I know that was going to happen? I had a feeling, since I hadn't done a reading, that there would be some eager messages coming through. So we'll see what happens. I actually have 2 readings in progress. So just not complete, so be patient with me. I'm working on new projects, okay? Yeah, be patient with me like that. Just kidding. Oh, that one was fast. Okay, 2 more decks. Now, number 1, what do they need to know about maintaining their peace? Alright, so we have Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. This is clearly about things being in divine timing, right? So perhaps you feeling like things are just going too slow. You're not seeing things as you want them to progress in the way that you want them to progress. It feels a little bit controlling, I'm not going to lie. The energy feels like you're trying to have too much control over a situation in which you need to surrender a bit more. And trust that the universe has this figured out. You sort of want it to play out exactly, and that's not the way things work. And I don't say that to be a jerk. I say that because I have plenty of experience in wanting things to play out a certain way, and that's not how it works, right? It's not how you want it. It's how the universe sees fit, right? In the end, you just put the intention of what it is that you want, and the universe will guide you in or out of situations to get you to where you want to be, right? You just got to trust. So we have 34 with many paths. Take a different route. There's something that you wanted, that you went towards, and I sort of see like the path all of a sudden, like there was hesitation. There was hesitation, and I'm getting that ear pain again. So there was hesitation to trust the signs, to pay attention to your inner gauges, right? Just like a car has gauges, our body has its gauges, which is our senses, right? The main one, the easiest one, because it's the most obvious usually, is our feelings, right? So people who are empaths navigate the world through those senses. You know, they have those feeling sensors very strengthened. I feel like you do that. You have that, but in this case, you were choosing to ignore the sensors, the GPS, the whatever, something, whatever, right? You were being guided towards a specific direction, and there was hesitation. It sort of feels like the path closed up for you, but there being other paths. So instead of standing there, like, I feel like being frustrated with the fact that the situation isn't playing out as you pictured or as you would want it to, instead of being frustrated on the situation and how things unfolded and it not being in timing or in the way that you wanted to, just find a different path. It's still available to you. You just have to find a different path. That's what I'm hearing. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Okay, so it's clearly something that you're trying to make your way towards. Let's see what else we have. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it says prosperity. So let's just assume that's where you're trying to find your way towards. This just is anything in how you describe prosperity for you, right? Because words have different meanings and energies to different people. So whatever prosperity, whatever makes you feel prosperous, that's going to vary. It's sort of where you may have hesitated towards your own, you hesitated taking the path towards your own prosperity. I just realized that how does this connect to peace? Oh, this is external. So you're having a bit of chaos and trying to maintain your peace amidst the chaos. There's fear in you that this opportunity is missed, that there's an opportunity you may have missed. Card number 7. It says the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Remember when the thing... Oh, I put it back. I don't remember what the card said. I can't remember. But the whole thing flipped, remember? And then I read the one that showed itself, and it said something about love too. Well, naturally, right? This is the love oracle deck. The path is love. The path is... Hold on. I think I'm going to get a tarot deck for that, because I'm kind of confused. Something about maintaining a level of peace, and you're being guided to go through... Why is everything hidden? We have the moon, we have the high priestess, and we have the devil. It feels like things hidden in the night. It feels like a taboo. Why does it feel like that? I'm going to sit with the energy, okay? Hold on. Alright, so this is only going to be like a small message for some of you, so please only take this if it resonates. But the vibe that I was getting, because I tried to focus on, which actually I'm not feeling right now, but I was like trying to figure out what this energy was trying to say to me and trying to connect it with the theme of the reading, right? So then I'm just like, okay, forget about the theme of the reading. Let me just focus on what I'm getting. What do I know? What am I feeling? The pressure started to pulsate in my ear, and I was just like, something about somebody, like pressure is what it felt like. So you feel a lot of pressure, but it also could be somebody is, or you're feeling like somebody is pressuring you to, like pressuring you towards whatever it is that they want you to agree with. It feels like opinions, to be honest. It feels like somebody being in your ear being like, this is what you should do. This is what's right for you. And you being like, I don't know, like this doesn't feel right. And then your intuition is just like screaming at you. With the High Priestess and the Moon, that's your inner knowing. Both of these cards are energies of your inner knowing, and so your inner knowing is screaming at you, telling at you, don't listen to what this energy, or don't feel pressured by this energy to do something that doesn't feel right for you. And this could be you, to be honest. It doesn't have to be a separate person. It could be you, like trying to convince yourself that you're okay with something that you're not actually okay with, that your inner self is screaming and saying like, no, this is not okay for you. Like, why are you going along with this? So I could see it be both scenarios, okay? But only take that if it resonates. Now, trying to connect it all with peace. Now, if this is a chaotic feeling that you are experiencing, because it feels chaotic, it feels like Two of Swords, like being pulled in two ways, right? And being like, I don't know what to trust. So the message being there is like, stand in your inner knowing. Trust that if things are not unfolding exactly as you expected or hoped that they would, or if they may not seem, maybe that not haven't unfolded or whatever, but if it doesn't seem like it's unfolding in the way that you hoped, it's saying there are many paths. Remember, we talked about the paths. So there's many paths. The main thing that I feel is like the easiest path, the path with most peace, is the path of love. So that sounds cliche, right? But it's truth. So what does that mean? Taking the path of love in something in your life that you are having some sort of conflict in, making some sort of decision, or trusting in. Sorry, I burped. I just had Chinese with Haley a little while ago. The path of love being from your heart. So again, going back to your intuition, whatever it is that your inner, just trusting your inner feeling despite whatever is around you that sort of feels like heavy pressure trying to convince you, or trying to be like overbearing and keeping you in a certain direction, or keeping you under its control, is sort of what it feels like. Like, no, this is, remember, we're going to eat ice cream and then we're going to play at the park. Whatever this guy is saying to these kids, right? And you're just like, yeah, no, we don't want to eat ice cream and play at the park with you. You know, we kind of just want to do our own thing. Something like that. Just kidding. But having the feeling that this is all wrong, right? And trusting that. Whatever that is for you, and you're going to know how that resonates with you. Going through the path of love. The path, the detour, the path to what of most peace is what I'm getting. The path of most peace towards your prosperity is through the path of love. That's just honesty. The heart is the place of vulnerability, of nakedness. So however that applies to you in sort of shedding, it requires shedding. It requires shedding something. And so there will be resistance naturally to shedding anything in our lives. We're all creatures of habit. We resist change, right? The change is inevitable. So embracing that is what I'm getting for you, and thriving in it is what I'm getting. You can thrive in it. Although you feel chaotic and you feel like it might just be chaotic constantly, there's some sort of, I was going to say veil, I was going to say illusion, I don't know, but it's just something that once you step through it, things are going to be different. It's not going to seem as chaotic as it does now. So I don't know how that resonates, but I'm going to pull you one last card. before I close off this reading. So the path for you to maintain the most peace is through the path of love. That's just being authentic to what feels right, despite what circumstances are attached to it, okay? So ask yourself when making decisions, is this coming from my heart? Or is this coming from a logical decision that makes the most sense? Because we can make decisions from both ends, right? But which one's more authentic is the one that's coming from the heart, the one that feels the most right, despite it not being the most popular choice, okay? All right. Advice for pile number 1. Advice for pile number 1, please. All right. We have card number 13 with Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, there. He's a little cutie with his wings, or she, whatever. Yeah, claim your independence. This is about the devil energy. Releasing yourself from, if this is you that's like holding yourself back, releasing yourself from the restrictions you're putting on yourself. If this is other energies, like external energies, and this could be anything, it's just something that's going to make you feel restricted, something that's going to make you feel like, if I didn't have that influencing my life, I would do things this way. Whatever that is for you. So it could be anything. Again, it could be a partner, a family, it could be a career, it could be financial aspects, whatever that holds you back. It could be society, it could be whatever that keeps you from, that makes you feel like it's forcing something upon you that doesn't feel right for you, okay? But yeah, you're being guided to claim your independence and choose love, right? This is the last thing I'm going to leave you with. The only thing that is real is love. So shift your focus back to love instead of, oh, what makes the most logical sense? Because sometimes what makes the most logical sense isn't what's in our own, like for our highest good, based on who you are, right? Based on what you're meant to or hope to experience, desire to experience in your life. So that's what I got for you, pile number 1. If it resonated, please like, subscribe, comment, do those things. And so we vibe again. Hi, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this amethyst, then you're at the right place. So let's go ahead and see what messages we have for you. Look what's showing itself right away. Feeling like one of those carnival rides that pulls you on the little swing and it takes you all the way to the side, like this like jellyfish looking thing. But it can make you kind of dizzy after a while is sort of what I'm getting. So you may have been feeling like you're sort of going in circles perhaps, or this could be like emotionally. It doesn't have to be like in a actual cycle. I'm going to take the 2 that flipped. Alright. Me over here trying to get feisty with our spirit guides. Alright, let's see what we got. Pile number 2. That's too many. Messages about maintaining peace. Alright. One more. I feel vulnerable. Well, yeah, I feel vulnerable, but like, I feel vulnerable energy. That came up so funny. Card 22, the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. I don't know if you can see that actually. It's just like a person like unaware of all of the other happenings all around them, like completely unaware. So having your own perspective, right? And for some of you, I feel like this is on purpose. Like for you, you might feel it as a, like it doesn't feel good. It feels like wanting to know, wanting to have some sort of information or some sort of foresight for like peace of mind. I don't know, I went to my heart. Safety? Safety. The heart of the matter. It's something that's personal to you. It's something that's in your heart that you really want to feel safe in. So whatever that is for you, whatever it is that you're seeking safety out of in your life currently, right now, pile number 2, it's sort of like you're wanting to grasp to something that you can see that's like sort of solid, but not having anything to grasp, but it's for a reason. It's sort of what I'm getting. It may be a lot going on that needs to work itself out that it's just sort of like not unprepared. It's like, I'm getting like when you bake, I'm not much of a baker. I'm a stovetop and like oven, but like just prepared, not like baking fancy things. But it feels like a meal that takes a really long time. Whatever the word is, right? Ovening. It's stupid, it's baking. Okay, whatever. Why do I have to make up ridiculous things? Anyways, baking. It takes a long time baking. And it's like you can't eat it before, right? You're going to get sick or something like that. So it's just like it not being prepared and it not being something that you even should be indulging in until it's fully prepared. I don't know what that means. It just sort of feels like, yeah, something about preparedness. Not prepared either on your end, either on that end, either on some end. There's something that just isn't, it's baking, okay? Let it bake. Wiccan Reed. Ethos. I don't know what this is. I'm going to get a different one because I don't know what the heck this is. A contract? Right? Yeah, it says something about the law. In perfect love and in perfect trust. Something, something, something. Yeah, it's about making a contract. Follow this with your heart. Or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's like a contract. So something that is not only about safety, but it's about, I heard solidifying. Yeah, because that's what contracts are. They like seal, right? They seal the deal. Card number 57, Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. It all feels like preparedness. There's something being prepared. The universe is baking you something very delicious. That's what it feels like. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. This is really about feeling it out. And this is the old cliche message about trust your intuition. Like feel out, because it's sort of like you have this like inner knowing about something, but you don't see it, or it doesn't seem so. It doesn't seem so. But it's just sort of like, yeah, like I said, like you can't have it until it's fully baked. And it's like half baked, okay? Hermit, retreat and recharge. Yeah, same thing. It's still got some oven time going, you know? Thunder. There's something rumbling in the oven. Just kidding. Yeah, that's what, there's something rumbling. Like you don't even know. It's big. it's big with the power of like the buffalo herd roaming through, and it's just like in the darkness of the night, like you don't even know, like one of these mornings you're just gonna wake up and boom, a herd of buffalo. And buffalo was about abundance. Buffalo is about abundance. In this case, with the blue, spiritual abundance, abundance within self, like in the 3D, like, so it could be like money and fancy things. Just kidding. I like fancy things. It could also be spiritual abundance. So like, ooh, I'm hearing for some of you like breakthroughs, like whatever it is that you're working on spiritually, or I'm hearing dabbling in. Okay, get it, pile number 2. Yeah, like spiritual curiosities is what I'm getting. So whatever is tickling your spiritual curiosity, like go for it, try it out. You might have breakthroughs, big breakthroughs. I like that a lot. This one feels powerful. This is standing out to me right now more than any of the other messages. So do that. Whatever it is, it's what did I say? Spiritual curiosities? Yeah. Do that. Be curious. Let me get you, I got the other pile 3 tarot, so I'm seeing strength. If you're having a hard time, which you might be, yeah. There's parts of you that are having a lot of doubt, and this may be throwing you off balance a little bit. It's hard. It's hard to just trust your intuition in this one. You have the knowing, pile number 2. You have an inner knowing about something that you're not necessarily seeing. So it doesn't seem, you're just like, am I crazy? Because I think that all the time when I feel like something's shifting in energy, or when I sense something and I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't have any evidence that any of that's real. Am I making this up? It's hard to trust your intuition on a lot of things, but then you end up like something else happening. You're just like, no, my intuition is on point. Like, why would I doubt it on that when it's like super on point for everything else, right? Don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself. But let me get you your 3 cards. Something is solidifying for you. We have justice, which justice is usually seen as balance. A key of something big is about to open for you. It feels like these buffalo are going to come out of this Pandora's box that this cat is on. It's something being prepared for you. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I love that so much. Pile number 2, your vibration is so beautiful right now. Well, like always, right? You're the vibration of love, of heart expansion. I'm hearing you're having a heart expansion. Ooh, is that something you may be trying to purposely do with this energy? It feels big. Whatever you're doing, if you're just meditating or you're just making more time for yourself, or if you're doing something big, like the sound of whatever that vehicle is, it sounds big, right? Listen to it just roaring up to that's your energy. That's what you're calling in. The herd. You're calling in the herd of something. For some of you, I'm getting spirit tribe, soul tribe. Your soul tribe is going to come through for you, and they're going to be powerful AF, okay? I know, because my soul tribe is starting to come together, and they're all powerful AF, so they're all amazing and unique, and I love that. And I think whatever it is that you're focusing on is big. Your energy is beautiful, and it's very stable, and it's very big. Sorry, Haley was there, but yeah, it feels big. You know what it's reminding me of? Have you seen the movie Ponyo? You know Ponyo's mom? She's like an ocean spirit or something like that. That's what it's giving me right now. Like, if I remember, I'm going to do an overlay, if I can, of, yeah, of what I'm talking about. But anyways, like, her energy is so powerful. And I remember Sosuke being like, Ponyo, is that your mom? And she's just like, yeah, she's big and she's beautiful. That's what I'm getting from this, something like that. That reminded me of Haley. I love that so much. Okay. All right. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. Yeah, believe in yourself. Believe in your knowing. Believe in your knowing. Because I feel like you feel the energy of something about to shift for you but it's big, and you just don't want to, like, there's parts of you that want to doubt it, but don't doubt it. Bobcat spirit, life is a mystery, card number 8. This is the number, or it's giving me the infinity sign, right? Infinite possibilities is just what I'm getting. Isn't that what the other one said? The starfish, infinite possibilities. Life is a mystery with the infinity. Yeah. Literally, it's all the same thing. To not put any limits because your energy is big and beautiful. It's big and beautiful. Sorry, I had to say it like that. Until we meet again, loves. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this white howlite, then you're at the right place. So, let's go ahead and see what messages we have for you in regards to messages of peace, or messages in regards to your your feminine energy. That one went flying out. Red feels very, what's that word? In bloom. You are not alone. Something about feathers for some of you. Alright. What messages do we have for pile number 3 in regards to their peace? Star ancestors. Follow the voice of your soul. I forgot to show it to you. I like this card. It makes me think of like star seeds. Oh, actually you have a masculine and a feminine energy. I see. Just kidding. Alright. Messages for pile number 3 in regards to guidance or their peace. We have the drum, card number 15, and water, card number 61. This feels like profound spiritual awarenesses. Awarenesses? What does that mean? It feels like an initiation and like a cleansing. It sounds pretty, but to be honest, I feel like you could be experienced why is my tongue doing that? You might be experiencing some sort of initiation and cleansing spiritually, which probably doesn't feel good. So initiation meaning challenges that you are being invited to step up to. It's a matter of like free will and what decisions you make in showing character, right? It's time to show who you are. Sort of what this initiation is sort of giving me. Things that will be thrown in front of you or that you're currently experiencing as challenge that are being thrown in front of you for this reason. It's like an initiation process, right? Needing to see if you're willing to take certain steps. Standing up for yourself is a lot of it, is what I'm getting. And then the water with the cleansing. So this could be experienced as like having to let go, right? Having to cleanse yourself. And this could be a lot of things. Typically it means getting rid of, right? When you cleanse yourself, you get rid of. Get rid of anything that may dampen you, anything that may what is the word? I'm getting like a bunch of different, what are they? Adjectives, a bunch of adjectives. But let me just say, it just feels like cloudiness being filtered. And so filter tells me there's things that need to be removed, right? All of that is always going to be that feels like a really solid cleanse of things in your life that you're maybe asked to step up and cleanse yourself of, but it's for the purpose of peace is what you're being asked. I'm hearing to understand, you're being asked to understand that anything that you may be experiencing as challenge or anything that you may be currently facing as far as having to rid from your life, and I feel like strongly this is like patterns, behaviors, cycles that some of y'all have been in a loop in. This could be perceptions, like ways of perceiving something that you're being asked to rid yourself of. And this could be perception of how you view the world, or it could be perception of self that you're being asked to cleanse yourself of. For some of you, this might be people that aren't in your best interest, that are really like putting a heavy drag on your energy. But only take whichever of those resonate with you, okay? But all of this is for a bigger purpose is what I'm getting, and it's feeling big. It feels like changes that are absolutely necessary to bring what feels like more of a balance, perhaps with you having a more, perhaps a more balanced feminine energy. Because feminine energy is really about trusting, right? It's nurturing, it's healing. Balanced feminine energy is nurturing and healing. And trusting. Imbalanced feminine energy is the lack of, right? The lack of being able to nurture. And this could be self, the lack of being able to nurture yourself, the lack of being able to trust yourself, the lack of being able to, all of that. I feel like the guidance is that anything that you are experiencing is sort of asking you to shed parts of yourself that cause you doubt. And this is for the purpose of peace. We didn't even get through all the decks, LOL, and I got very stuck in that message. I feel like I'm getting sick all of a sudden. We have card number 17 with Crow Spirit. Co-create with Spirit. All of this is asking you to really like delve into a spiritual journey is sort of what it's giving me. But it's like to bring in, I'm hearing stability. It's to bring in stability in a way that you crave. Co-create with Spirit, the bird. It's almost like he's waiting for you. So it's like your guides are waiting for you to connect with them, and it feels like they're eager to connect with you. So like, communicate. Set intention. The easiest way to co-create with Spirit is to just set intention. If you need more signs, if you're having doubt in trusting, ask for specific signs. Build a connection with your guides. And it takes time, so don't be discouraged if you don't have a strong connection with your guides. Yeah, it takes time. So I feel that your guides are eager to connect with you and eager to assist you is what it feels like. I'm hearing like the squawking of the birds, like they got a lot to say. Card number 36, turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Turn on your heart light. Open yourself up. It's like you've shut it down. And I'm getting, turn the switch back on. And this may be like your connection, or this could just be anything. Something that you've shut down that you feel in your heart is pulling you. Is sort of what I'm getting. Turn on your heart light and go. Go? I'm feeling go, but for some of you I'm feeling receive. Turn on your heart light, because I feel like she's not making efforts. She's just allowing it to take her. So turn on your heart light. Allow it. I feel like you're putting up walls. There's resistance. Allow something. And this could be these challenges. You may be putting resistance up to these challenges, or the cleansing, the removal of any trust spirit. If you're sort of like, why am I losing friends? Why are people being weird with me? Why am I having issues with people at work? Why, something like that. Like it's for a purpose. Like, and it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with those people. Most of the time, to be honest, it's energies. Energies just that they just aren't aligned anymore. And that's okay. Like, it doesn't make you bad. It doesn't make them bad. It just means that you're just not aligned anymore, and that's okay. So to just allow it to happen, right? It's like the filter coming through. You learned what you needed to release and move on to embracing what's next, is sort of what I'm getting. All right, so I'm going to get, okay, there we go. We have the 8 of Cups. Releasing some pain is what I'm getting is what I'm strongly getting for a lot of you, is releasing. There's something that you've not let go of that feels like a hurdle to let go of, to even delve into. You're just like, I don't even want to look at that. But you need to take a look at it, and you need to let it go. And I don't say that, like, I don't know what that is. It could be one thing. It could be two things. It could be like a whole lifetime's worth of built up things. But it's wanting to be cleansed from your energy, and you're being guided to cleanse it from your energy. And we have the Moon, as well as the 4 of Swords. So needing to get the rest that you need. I feel like for some of you this is dream. Making sure that you're taking the time to the rest, because not only is it essential for everything that's going on for you to be at peace and being able to connect, is what I'm strongly getting. There's something in a restful night's sleep that allows you to connect with your guides and be more in alignment with a sense of clarity. Okay. Let me pull you another advice card. We have card number 7 with Bee Spirit. Sweet results await. So to be at peace with that, everything that is happening, although it may not feel like it, is to create a sense of peace where you've not had. If you've assumed to have had a level of authentic peace, that's not what you had, and it's being shaken out is sort of what it feels like right now. You're being initiated to release, to stand in yourself, in your true self, and you're being asked to cleanse and really trust. Put yourself in a balanced feminine energy of trusting the guidance that you are receiving and being nurturing towards yourself, is what I'm strongly getting, because all of these things are going to put you in the right vibration that you need to be in. To create to create whatever it is that you are trying to create for yourself, okay? Because Spirit does want to, the universe does want to create with you. The universe is making opportunities available, is sort of what I'm getting. But it requires alignment, is what I'm getting also. So like eagerly awaiting to offer assistance, but they need you to be in alignment in order to co-create with you. So putting you in the energy of peace. How do you put yourself in the energy of peace? By putting your energy in a place of allowing. Allowing what's shed to be shed, allowing the challenges to sit with you and not fight against the riptide. If it's a challenge that you can't get yourself out of immediately, accepting that and sitting in that and then working your way step by step out of that, okay? But standing true that every single step that you're taking is a step in the direction of your own, like, authentic peace. What do I mean by that? That means, like, a place where you don't feel heaviness, where you don't feel lack, a place where you don't feel doubt or worry or fear, a place where you can just flow and embrace and enjoy what it is that you have around you to be grateful for, is sort of what I'm getting, okay? It feels good, but it feels challenging currently, okay? But I assure you that if you put yourself in the right place by nurturing yourself and putting yourself in the place of alignment and connecting, building a relationship with yourself. Because to be honest, I don't know what guides are. They could be aliens. Just kidding. But it feels like energies that have known me forever. It just feels like family. My friends, my closest friends. That's what guides feel like to me. And my higher self, I feel strongly also. So that's my true self, right? So really sitting in a place that feels close to that. So connecting in that way where it's not of a place of like feeling separate from your guides that are offering you like synchronicities and angel numbers and songs, random signs that you are getting. It's like your family, it's your friends, it's yourself. I like to think sometimes that it's like my guides could be like, or my higher self is, or guides, or I don't know, could be like my future self, like trying to tap into me currently and being like, hey, like everything's gonna be fine. I'm over here in the future and everything's freaking awesome. You're and that's the guy that comes through and just looks at me like, girl, like, what are you even stressing about? Like, stop it. Stop rolling around in your puddle of tears and and just enjoy what you have around you, okay? But yeah, that's what I got for you, pile number 3. I'm sorry I went so off on there. But anyways, if this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, comment. Until we vibe again.